Hey, what up? What up, my peeps? Hey guys, again, welcome to Strok'en with Pipes. Hey, in this little series, I think I'm gonna start doing more of these. First off, I think I'm gonna start doing more of these little short series videos, kind of giving some help to my audience and the other people out there with a Skytrak and how I kind of over time plan around, figure out little things. All right. So in this one, we're gonna talk about you short-sighted yourself. You short-sighted yourself. You got to hit like a delicate little chip or a nice little flop or whatever, right? So we're gonna hit a flop just because I want to kind of figure out something. All right. So here it is. So guys, what I'm gonna do is I picked up here. I got my 58. I got my 58 degree wedge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit some shots here and I'm going to show you some things. First thing I'm going to start out, if you notice by looking at my thing environment here, I'm going to put the ball pretty much right on the dot, right? So I'm going to put it right on the dot and try to hit a couple of these shots. We're going to look at the VLA. So VLA on your right side of the screen, bottom left VLA. That is the vertical launch, right? So we're going to see how high we can get this thing to launch for this short little flop shot. As you can see right now in that example up there right now, because I've already kind of getting prepping for this video, I was able to get up to 53, 53.7, almost 54 on the launch, right? So let's kind of play around, but there's a key to this. And this is going to there's something that's probably going to tell you something about maybe my environment and the height of my device. We're going to figure it out. So let's just see here. All right, I got my 58 probably opened up a little bit too closer to maybe 60. So let's just see. Not bad, not bad. 43. All right. $52. So it's kind of weird because before I started doing this and as I'm playing, I wasn't getting these reads sometimes when I put it right on the dot. When I put it right on the dot, I wasn't maybe getting some of the reads that I'm getting now, but it is what it is. We're going to still talk about it. 43. Now, the reason for this video and the reason I started is when I moved the ball closer to me, which is away from the Skytrak device, off of the red dot, I seem to pick up better reads on these shots. So my question to you guys is, what does that tell you maybe about where my Skytrak device is height-wise? If when I move the ball away from the device, it picks up reads better than when I move it closer to the device, closer to the red dot. So I'm actually moving away from the red dot. Now, what I want to ask you guys is, for my mathematicians out there in physics, what does that tell you about my device? Is my device too high or too low? Think about that. All right? So I move it more towards me, away from the red dot. Now, let's see what type of reads I can get, and also height. $46. And I know a lot of guys always struggle and man, I can't hit all these delicate shots. Spend some time figuring out your device. 48. Now, notice these shots, I'm away from the red dot a little bit. So, as you can see in my video, pointing my club, here's the red dot. I'm almost 2 inches away from the red dot towards the hitting person, towards me. $52.7. That one there, I believe Dan Grease called that, I think he called that release 2. All right, release 2. So I really tried to just flip, and let that club head pass the hands and get underneath it to kind of get that. So let's see if we can do that again. I was about to say, if it picked up that one, man, because that was literally a 1 yard flop. Right? So it's trying to read it, but I don't think it's not going far enough for distance wise. Right? Try to get this one. Yeah, it's not liking that because it's actually not going far enough distance-wise on the flop. So let's just see if we can do that, but maybe go a little further out distance-wise. That's too hard. That's 43. 43. All right, let's see if we can hit that 50 again. 44. All right. But guys, this is what you got to do sometimes. Just play around. You know, spend a little time playing around in your environment like I'm doing here and figure out what works best. And it might tell you something about where you got your device and the height of your device and your setup. This thing is actually pretty good, man, but you do have to spend some time like this, playing around. 46. And that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. That might hit the 50. 55, 56. Oh my goodness. That's, you know what? Video over. Guys, it's possible. Spend some time playing around. Figure out where you got to put that ball. Figure out maybe your height and where you got to put your Skytrak and get it right. And you have a lot more fun. You got to get ready, man. Winter time about to coming. I'm probably going to see you online, kick your butt, but that's what I do. Hey, until next time, I'm out. Hey, guys, be sure to hit me a like. Hit that bell. Leave a comment. Let's talk about this. My physics guys, can you answer my question? Is my device too low, too high? You tell me. Again, one of the things people don't realize, Skytrak says, the dot is the reference point. You got to play around with it. It's just a reference point. It's not exact. So you got to figure out for you, where is it that I really need to put my ball in reference to a reference point in my environment for the most success. I'm out. Guys, be good. Stroking with pipes. Enjoy.